Firstly, the Wii U is a brand new home console from Nintendo. They're the people that bought you the DS, the Wii, and more recently the 3DS. That means you can expect at least some of their first and second party exclusives to be coming to the new console. Don't mix this console up with the Wii, or the very recently announced Wii Mini. Wii is not the same as Wii U. Because it's a new console, the Wii U marks the start of the 8th generation of home consoles, and to be clear, the generation has nothing to do with the system's graphics ability. But don't get me wrong, the Wii U is a powerful machine. It's Nintendo's most powerful console ever, and it supports up to 1080p high-definition gaming. On the front of the system, you will see the disc slot, along with the eject and power button. This red button here is the sync button, and that's for the first-time connection of controllers. And under this flap, you'll see an SD card slot and 2 USB ports. Turning the system around, you'll see another 2 USB connections, an HDMI port, and the Wii's analog output. This will support resolutions from 480i to 720p. There's a sensor bar connector here as well. You can buy them separately, or you'll get one bundled if you buy a black Wii U. Please note that the sensor bar is not needed to play the Wii U, but you will need one if you want to use any Wii remotes. The Wii U is backwards compatible. It can play games from the previous generation, so that means your entire Wii library is compatible with the Wii U. Any downloaded software or save data can be transferred from a Wii if you're upgrading. Because the Wii U is a new system, it makes sense that it should have a new controller. This is the Wii U Gamepad. The first thing you'll probably be noticing is the 6.2-inch resistive, that's single-touch, screen. It has the twin analog sticks and face buttons that you've come to expect from most controllers, and this here is what's called a sensor strip, which has a front-facing camera. Down here is a near-field communication chip. That means it can wirelessly read or write data to external devices. If you've ever come across the game Skylanders, that's how the portal of power works. Stereo speakers, a microphone, a headphone jack, and a volume controller included, and there's an infrared emitter on the top for controlling your TV. There's also a stylus for the touchscreen. It has an inbuilt gyro and accelerometer to sense all-around movement, and it has 4 digital shoulder buttons. On the bottom here, there's an accessory port, but no one really knows what it's there for yet. The Wii U Gamepad is run off a rechargeable battery. It takes about 2.5 hours to charge, and you can expect 3 to 5 hours of playing for that. For those of you used to more traditional gaming controllers, this is the Wii U Pro controller. It's an optional alternative to the Gamepad. It's not supported in all games, but it's a lot smaller and lighter than the Gamepad. It's designed to be great for long play sessions. The Pro controller will be required for some local multiplayer Wii U games, and it charges by a USB connector. Nintendo states you can get up to 80 hours of playtime out of this thing. Wii controllers and accessories are compatible with Wii U. You'll need them if you want to play Wii games on it, and some of them will be used in multiplayer Wii U titles. Do remember that GameCube controllers, games, and accessories are not going to work on the Wii U. The Wii U isn't just about how much technology can be fitted into a controller. You have to be able to use it in an interesting way. The first of these, what I'm going to call complementary gameplay. This means using the gamepad to make playing games more easy and more intuitive. For example, you can pull game interface items onto the screen of the Wii U gamepad. That means you can enjoy the crystal clear HD image on the top screen without all those interface items blocking your view. For example, in Assassin's Creed 3, an extra large map on the touchscreen so you can navigate on the fly without having to pause. Using the touchscreen can also work really well for inventory screens, for example, the real-time inventory management in Zombie U. Asymmetrical gameplay means playing the same game but having a different experience to the people around you. It could be having a separate goal or a separate purpose throughout the game. A simple example is the Mario Chase attraction in Nintendo Land. Here, Up to 4 players using Wii remotes have to track down and catch the Mario player who is playing on the Wii U gamepad. The person with the gamepad has a separate experience because they have their own map which shows everyone's location. The people playing with Wii remotes can't see where Mario is and have to rely on looking for him and communicating with the other members. Therefore, they have a different experience to the gamepad player. The wireless technology and the screen on the gamepad means that you can literally take your game onto the gamepad, freeing up the TV for other uses. But remember, you can't take the gamepad out of the house and keep playing. It's not a portable system. You have to stay within the wireless signal range of the main unit. That's about 8 meters, but it will vary in each individual environment. So that's the Wii U in a nutshell. There's loads of stuff I couldn't fit into the video. So if you have any questions, sound off in the comments below and I'll get back to you.